Welcome to Trivia Night, a perfect storm of unholy truths. But it's also just stupid fun. You know what I love? Being interrupted. Everyone who does it lives. Okay, first question. What pasta looks like butterflies? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got it right? Everyone is wrong. I have a surprise for you. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. There are 4 chalices. Half of them are poisoned. Pick a chalice to drink from. I keep thinking I should get a set of magic chalices, but each of these tells a unique... Good stuff. Now let's see what everyone drank. This was inevitable. And you're dead. But don't worry, ghosts love trivia party games, so you're still in this. You haven't lost or anything. I mean, I was a ghost for a while, but I got better. Here's everybody's scores. It's a good way to compare yourself to others and maybe start to feel bad about yourself. Alright, next question. I should label this question, #ThrowbackThursday. Who did Dick Cheney shoot in the face? Who said this? The rest of you, I have a surprise for you. Hello, guten Tag. Welcome back to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger cutting game. I think you'll get the point soon enough. I regret that joke the second I said it. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's as clean cut as your finger's about to be. That was a blast. A real finger blast. You know where I'm going with this. And here's your scores, my little dumplings. Here's another one. Get this. People in the 1800s used to get scared by poems. Poems! Ha! Babies! Who does the protagonist lament the loss of in Edgar Allan Poe's creepy poem, The Raven? Who picked this? One of you is still alive. Let's play a game. Let's do a little memory test. Everyone gets to play this time. Memorize the pattern. And done. From left to right. What was the order of the weapons? Don't let those other players do better than you, okay? For real, it'll be bad. This was the pattern, you silly gooses. How'd you do? But did anyone do better than you? Now that's what I'm talking about. Killed by other players is probably the creepiest thing that can happen in this game if you think about it. Whittled down to 1 already? Crap. This was faster than I expected. Okay, don't freak out. You can do this. You just have to stall a bit. Alright then. If you can survive the next 2 questions, I think the final round should finally be ready to go. It's worth the wait. Trust me. I've got more questions for you. I'm a fan of The Simpsons, but I don't think it got good until season 18. Jeff Albertson is the real name of what character from The Simpsons? And the correct answer is this one. Let's go someplace fun. Ugh, look at this mess. This piece of art has blood all over it. Great. Now the snooty New York art critic I kidnapped is gonna get all judgy. Memorize the pattern of blood. Alright, that's enough time. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. Here's that art again. Let's see if you messed it up. Whatever. I feel like I should make t-shirts or something. Would people buy those? Or hats, maybe. I'll think about it. How about this? Who performed a one-man show called Dressed to Kill? And the correct answer is this one. Everyone is wrong. Let's play a game. Let's have some fun with spelling. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. It was really hard to find good cues to cut out. I will be really upset if you can't find at least a 7-letter word. We've pretty much started, so don't dawdle. The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done. You're almost out of time. Let's see what you came up with. This will hurt.
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't recommend poking around the old carnival grounds. Rumor has it some awful things happened there. People forced to play some crazy game show using their phones as controllers. I don't really understand the technology. 4 people died, which everyone...
Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, as if you didn't recognize me. You know, it's not too often I see a group like this, thankfully. This is round one. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's and decide who wins. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Cards on the table. First up, never take a first date to a blank. Okay, vote for your favorite. Next in line, the worst children's game, Hungry Hungry Blank. Put in your votes. Next on the list, the one thing that depresses Popeye. Vote away. That's it for round one. Let's bring up the scoreboard. Round two is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. Let's see what we're working with. Starting things off, a great pickup line to use in a retirement home. Okay, select your favorite quip. Next on deck, something you should never do without gloves on. Time to vote. And next, life hack, if you don't have a wine rack, simply use a blank. Vote on your devices. Round two is over. Let's see who came out on top. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone's taking aim at the same prompt this time. Make up a phrase that goes with this acronym. Okay, here we go. Okay, in round 3, you get to award a gold medal to your top quip. Have at it. All right, let's see where those medals went. Great, let me just turn those medals into points for you. Okay, let's see those final scores. Greetings and welcome to Quiplash. Why, that's enough for a decent rodeo. Round 1. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Great, let's see what we got here. Our first prompt is, what a crappy doctor would say every time a patient gets naked. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. next prompt. Why the fish in your aquarium hate you. Okay, vote. Next up, the name of a singles bar for pirates. And vote. Your next prompt is why the Tin Man isn't married. Vote now. Coming up next, what a good rival to Build-A-Bear would be called. Ready, set, vote! Next one, the last thing you want to find in your cat's hairball. Get to voting. That's the end of round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Round two is upon us, and all points are doubled. Take that, round one. Clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. Cool, let's see what's what. Starting us off, the downside of being named Prom King. Okay, pick your favorite and vote. Network is a national blank pipeline. It's voting time. Moving on, the nickname Van Gogh gave his remaining ear. And vote. Moving on, the worst title for a rap song. Time to vote. And next is the biggest mistake you can make at an all-you-can-eat buffet. Vote now. Okay, next one. The Wicked Witch of the West's biggest annoyance with her flying monkeys. Get to voting. Round 2's done. Let's see who's winning now. This is round 3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. Follow these word lash instructions. All right, we're ready. Pick your medal winners now. Okay, let's see who got those medals. Here's the silver. And gold. Okay, let's change those medals into points. All right, that's it. Time for the final scores. Hello, I'm Schmitty, and I hope to meet or exceed your expectations. I've already come up with a mnemonic to remember all your names, and it is filthy. Let's get started. This is round 1. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Hurry up! Use a safety quip if you can't think of anything. All right, let's get to it. First off, the worst thing to hear during a massage. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Next, a weird catchphrase Jesus would say before performing a miracle. Next up, what are the 3 greatest words in the English language? Next on the list, a good name for a Christian water park. Okay, vote. Okay, next one. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Oh, and also blank. Next one. Who is currently the 5,492nd ranked player in professional tennis? That's it. Let's see the scores for round 1. Round 2 is here, so let's double the points and bonuses, shall we? Almost out of time. Use the sleep equip button if you have to. All right, let's have a look. The first prompt is a complaint only a lumberjack would make. And next, a good use for 50 gallons of bacon grease. Vote on your devices. Moving on, something you might find in George W. Bush's living room. Coming up next, the title of an erotic movie for elephants. Vote away. Next prompt. What a really bad smuggler would say to a border guard. Ready, set, vote. Round 2 is through. Let's see what it did to the scores. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Come up with the phrase this acronym stands for. Let's see the responses. Time to give out those medals. Okay, let's bring out those medals. Here's the silver. And now the gold. Let's sell off those medals for points. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and this is the first party I've been to in a while that doesn't require a fishbowl and keys. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, you can skip it if you're in a rush. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do. It's going to be Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you've ever been punched. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. The faker can only be caught if the vote is unanimous, so do your best to come to a group consensus. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you've ever had a finger in your butt, and doctors count. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. And everyone voted for... Well, at least you were all wrong together. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you still have your wisdom teeth. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Everybody voted for... Ah, yes, you caught the faker. Better late than never. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to choose which type of... Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as times you've seen the movie The Shawshank Redemption. Vote for the faker now. By the way, silence helps the faker, so don't forget to get everyone talking. All the votes went to... That is indeed the faker. It's category picking time. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, point at the person you would like to see in a big teddy bear costume. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Don't forget you get points for voting for the faker even if everyone else is wrong. Everyone suspects you all ganged up on the wrong person. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. And the task was, point at the person who you suspect has the tidiest underwear drawer. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third You Got a Point task now. This was the task. Point at the person furthest away from you. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. The votes singled out. You found the faker. It went right down to the wire. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Just want to leave it to chance, huh? Okay. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you own anything made by Nerf. Vote for the faker now. And the votes were for... You all got together and chose the wrong person. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you sometimes don't wear underwear. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. And the prime suspect was... Group Mind steered you in the wrong direction. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. The task was, raise your hand if you often go by a nickname. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Everyone voted for... You all caught the faker. You made it count when you needed to. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. The store where you buy your underwear. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Let's see your next set of answers. A really lame car. Vote for the faker now. And the votes were for... The faker has been found. Ready to play Faking It again? Let's go. Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. It's going to be Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you've ever been on a skateboard. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. The votes singled out. Collectively, you all made the wrong choice. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you have not done laundry in over a week. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Everybody voted for. Group Mind steered you in the wrong direction. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. task. Raise your hand if you're wearing panties. Vote for the faker now. And everyone voted for... Yep, you found the faker. Just in the nick of time. All right, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, hold up as many fingers as years it's been since you've been to the dentist. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. Everyone suspects. You all caught the faker. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to pick which type of task. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, point at the person you're most likely to give a high five to. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. All the votes went to... That is indeed the faker. It's category picking time. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be... Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you like to sing. Vote for the faker now. And the prime suspect was... You all ganged up on the wrong person. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you showered today. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. And the task, raise your hand if you have a naked picture of yourself somewhere. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. Everyone voted for... Well, at least you were all wrong together. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. A food you've thrown up. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Let's see your second batch of answers. A TV show that should be made into a movie. Vote for the faker now. That faker is still on the loose. Last chance to catch the faker. Here are your third and final set of text answers. The country you most recently visited. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Everybody voted for. You found the faker. Finally.
Wake up! Come on, wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, a shambling homunculus of pain and regret. Wait, have I kidnapped you before? Never mind the rules. Let's get to the game. Okay, first question. If you're a 13-year-old boy, you damn well better get this right. What turns a large portion of humanity into hideous flesh-eating zombies in the video game The Last of Us? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the killing floor. Let me ask you a question. Your life depends on how you answer. Ooh, what should we play on board game night? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick which of these answers you hate the most. Whoever wrote the answer with the most votes dies. You can do it. One of these answers was written by someone who deserves punishment. Voting is not just a right, it's a privilege. The votes are in. Let's punish the jerk who wrote it. There's no hard way to say it. I killed you and now you're a ghost. But keep playing and I promise you can still win. I mean, I was a ghost for a while, but I got better. And here's how everyone stacks up early in the game. But you're all number one to me. Let's try another one. Okay, let's see who has a New York Times subscription. Jorge Mario Bergoglio is better known as whom? Who said this? The rest of you who are still alive, let's play a game. Welcome back to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. My chalices are BPH free. Hope it tasted good. Now let's see what everyone drank. What? No one drank any poison? I guess I'll just have to leave these for the maid to drink and be poisoned by. Welcome back to the scoreboard. The scoreboard is your friend. Alright, next question. Which of the following movies does not involve flesh-eating zombies? Who picked this one? Let's play a game. Let's have some fun with spelling. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. It was really hard to find good cues to cut out. But the person with the shortest word will be punished. Word time, go! By the way, the letters don't have to be touching. And don't forget to press submit when you're done. You're almost out of time. Let's see what you came up with. This will hurt. Here's another one. Which of the following celebrities never had a glass eye? And the correct answer is this one. Prepare for your punishment. It's drawing time. Every little line will be scrutinized. A cartoon character. Draw this thing the best you can and press send when you're finished. If you don't get your drawing in, now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the worst drawing. Pick the drawing that makes you go, bad. Bad dog. Look at what you did. No. Go with your gut. Pick the worst drawing. The votes are in. Let's punish the jerk who drew it. I'm still thinking about how bad your drawing was. Let's try another one. It's important to remember that you can only ever run so far. About how far is it around the Earth? And the correct answer is this. Prepare for your punishment. Let's play a dice game. I'll go first. 8. Now I need a little help from a safe player. How about you? In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? The choice is yours. And I thought I was cruel. Roll lower than me or you die. Ooh, bad roll. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Countries on the Arabian Peninsula. Tap on each answer that lets you the right answers. You move forward 1 space for every correct answer. Aww, you have to get answers right to get closer to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Salads that contain hard-boiled eggs. The ghosts are getting close now. Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. Countries containing the Alps. Your friend! Better get away fast. Novels written by women. Masters Tournament winners. So much blood! Left-handed pitchers. The darkness approaches. Snake cuts. Time is almost up. So many kills. And you're out of here. Noble guesses. That just wasn't challenging enough. Another life swap. Venomous snakes. So many kills. Bones, Thugs, and Harmony members. Decisions. So much blood! It's legs up for you. U.S. Island territories. Welcome to Trivia Night, a slow descent into permanent madness, but with like a fun party game twist. Need a mosquito, huh? I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have... Interrupting the guy with all the sharp objects. Very smart move. First question. I got into a fight with my neighbor again this morning. It's really eating me up. I was kind of rude. I rolled my eyes at him in a passive-aggressive way. Is that who I am? Is that me? I gotta fix it somehow. What's the phone number for edible arrangements? Time's running out. And the correct answer is... who got it right? The rest of you, I have a surprise for you. Welcome to the killing floor. Let's play the finger-cutting game. It's all pretty much there in the title, honestly. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's hard to mess this one up. Chop, chop. Just cut it off already. Think of all the cool nicknames you can have. Thanks for the fingers, everyone. Wait a minute. This isn't the right number of fingers. Who's trying to make me angry? It's really weird that you could have been fine if you just cut off your finger, but instead you made me kill you. Here's the early scores, and yeah, this is about what I expected. Next question. In poker, what's a royal flush? Time's running out. Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, come with me. Welcome back to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Answer very carefully. What is very satisfying to break? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the answer that you hate the most. The person who wrote the answer with the most votes will die. Seriously, vote for the answer that sucks. I won't wait forever. The votes are in. I guess we can consider these your last words. And here's your scores, my little dumplings. Oh, and let's pay attention to the audience for a moment. They get lonely. Nice score, audience. FYI, that was sarcasm. I've got more questions for you. Preferably, which dish, like revenge, is best served cold? Use your device to answer the question. That means you weirdos in the audience, too. Time's running out. Who said this one? Everyone is wrong. Let's go someplace fun. Wow, look at this big enticing pile of cash just sitting here. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Feel free to shout some names at each other now. Okay, who did what? Uh-oh, too many piggies ran for the trough. Dead little piggies. Wait, hold on. That's everybody? You're all dead? It's so early in the game. We didn't get to any of the fun stuff. Ugh, I need to kidnap smarter people next time.
Terrible tragedy. I'd avoid that old run-down gazebo if I were you. Rumor has it some awful things happened there. A macabre host kidnapped some folks and forced them to answer a bunch of trivia questions. 7 people died. I know because the killer used to post the scores on the bulletin board in the general store. Real embarrassing. I also hear there was an audience playing along. 1 person died too. Didn't do better than the top player. Try.
Wake up. Wake up. Welcome to Trivia. Okay, you don't like being told how to play. I get it. Let's go. Okay now, first question. What is 2 plus 2? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, let's go someplace fun. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. All of the safe players have been provided with a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to put your poison in. Okie dokie, it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. Ah! I can't wait to see what gets picked. Good to the last drop, if you know what I mean. Now let's see what everyone drank. Say what? No one drank any poison? That really bums me out. Here's how everyone's doing so far. Higher scores are better than lower scores, FYI. Alright, next question. This question will be read in iambic pentameter. Or not. It's not like you would know the difference. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are characters from which Shakespeare play? And the correct answer is this one. The rest of you, I have a surprise for you. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger cutting game. I hope you're not fond of extremities. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's real cut and dry. Get it? Chop. Drop. Cut them off with a big old chop. If you don't choose a finger to... Thanks for the finger food. No, I'm kidding. I don't eat them. I know where they've been. Here's how the standings are. Standing. Oh, and let's check out the audience score. Geez, audience, you're reminding me why I hate society. Let's try this again. Sorry if this one's a little too easy because it's totally common knowledge, but... How many quarts can the SCR-300 SS crockpot model hold? And the correct answer is... this. The rest of you, I want to show you something. Let's test your memory. Memorize the pattern. Do 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 ba do ba do ba do. And done. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? And winning is its own reward, but also, if you get last place, you die, so good luck!
Yeah.
This was the pattern, you silly gooses. How did you do? It looks like you forgot what was at stake. How about this? What is the only nation Monaco borders? Time's running out. Who picked this one? The rest of you who are still alive, prepare for your punishment. It's time for the 3 R's. Ripping, revulsion, and arithmetic. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. The person who does the worst dies. Let's go! Math, 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 math! So much math going on right now. Only time for a few more problems. A tie is bad for everyone involved. I guess your number was up. Ooh, that's a good one. I'll have to write that one down. Your number was Yeah, that's good. The audience is definitely in the mix there. We'll see how it goes for them. Here's another one. Not to brag, but people say I'm the Brian Wilson of eating in bed. Which of the following is not one of the locations mentioned in the lyrics of the Beach Boys song, Kokomo? Who picked this? Let's go someplace fun. Yes! Nothing spells certain doom like the loser wheel! Why aren't you spinning the wheel? I'm really confused. Oh, I just love it when she spins! You can't say it wasn't fair. Let's try another one. When I'm not wearing human skin, I usually wear cashmere. And Crocs. I love my Crocs. What animal does cashmere come from? Time's running out. Who said this? Everyone is wrong. Prepare for your punishment. Isn't it about time for some fighting? You can attack someone else. You can defend yourself. Or you could grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I'll still punish someone. So make sure someone gets hurt. The important thing is that you do your best. Oh, and that you kill someone. Yeah, that is probably the most important thing. Life is full of hard choices, and this is about... Okay, let's take in the damage. Ooh, right where it counts. Eek! I'm so nervous, you guys. Shake them good. Those cuts don't look serious. Serious enough. Oh crap, everybody's dead. I need somebody alive for the final round. Okay then. I brought you back to life because you're more or less doing the best. Okay, let's go. Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Games that require dice. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. way out of the shadows? Human bones. Professional sports teams from New York State. A bunch of smart people, huh? Mythical creatures with human heads. Who will win? It all rides on this. Parts of the brain. Good. Now escape before the others catch you. Shellfish. Another life swap. Months with 31 days. Wake up! Come on, wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night! Fine, let's just skip it then. See if I care. Alright, first question. In 2013, Rudy Kurniawan became the first man in America convicted of counterfeiting what? And the correct answer is... Who got it right? Everyone is wrong. Come with me. Welcome to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Your answer is very important. Why should everyone spare your life right now? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. You must be the most frustrating person to text with. Just send it. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick which of these answers you hate the most. Whoever wrote the answer with the most votes dies. Pick the answer that makes you go, no thank you. Time's running out. Just pick an answer that you don't like. The votes are in. Don't worry, this work is just ahead of its time. Here's everybody's score so far. Are scores important? If you crave external validation, then yeah. Oh, and let's see how the audience is doing. Off to a real good start, audience. I've got more questions for you. Which lyric is not from Rebecca Black's hit, Friday? Time's running out. Who picked this one? The rest of you who are still alive, I have a surprise for you. Welcome back to the killing floor. Let's get all artsy-fartsy. And yes, you should probably feel some pressure right now. David Schwimmer. Draw this thing as best as you can and press send when you're finished. You're almost out of time. It's not like you can salvage this. Just hit send. I was serious when I said everyone has to draw. Now I'm seriously angry. Only you left it here, huh? Well, would you make like a tree and just get out of here? Back to the scoreboard. Alright, next question. Easter Island is located off which country? Time's running out. And the correct answer is this one. Let's play a game. Word time. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. It wasn't easy to make this whole letter grid thing work on your phone, so you're welcome. Don't be the person with the shortest word or you'll regret it. Do it now. The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done. I'm so excited to see what you come up with. Ooh, let's see what you did there. Bad spelling alert. A tie? That's not good for anybody. And the audience is living down to my expectations. Next question. Which of these company names is just made-up words? Time's running out. And the correct answer is this. Let's go someplace fun. It's time for a memory game. Everyone gets to play this time. Memorize the pattern. Alright, let's put these away. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? If you want to survive, you'll have to be invincible this round. Was this too much for your brain? And looky, here's the pattern. How'd you do? But did anyone totally show you up with their own memory? Now that's what I'm talking about. They ganged up and killed you. You probably thought they liked you, but then they straight up killed you. That's gotta mess with your mind. Oh good, we're just down to one. It wasn't easy making it here alive, and it won't be easy to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Erectile dysfunction drugs. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. Aww. have to get answers right to get closer to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Travel tiles worth 4 points or more. Beware of the darkness. Songs on Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Eternal suffering awaits. Signers of the Declaration of Independence. The shadows are coming. Robert De Niro films. Let the darkness consume you. Subatomic particles. Ironies. Alanis Morissette's Ironic. Hurry up! Candy bars with nougat. Wow, I'm impressed. Here's another one. Ben and Jerry's flavors. This is so exciting! Ivy League schools. Oh, well, you don't want to hear me explain the game, huh? Fine, whatever. First question. Try not to picture Benedict Cumberbatch during this question, and his deep, blue eyes. No, I'm not going down that path again. In the story His Last Bow, Sherlock Holmes penned a book in his retirement called Practical Handbook of... And the correct answer is... Who got it right? Everyone is wrong. Let's play a game. Welcome to the killing floor. Good news! It's math time. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. If you can't get at least 10 right, you die. Time to get your math on. While you guys are doing math, I've been learning how to fold origami. Today is all about improving ourselves. Keep your focus. We're almost out of time. Good for you. I'd give you a gold star, but you just get blood all over it. It's early, but here are your scores. But don't get too high or too low because you're all doomed, remember? Let's try another one. Home to some of the world's most beautiful murder hostels. In which country is Prague located? Who said this? Which leaves only you. I have a surprise for you. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger cutting game. I want your digits. Just some light humor. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. Could it be any easier? It puts the finger in the basket. Another peek at the scores. Let's try this again. What planet is the nearest in size to the Earth? Who picked this one? The rest of you, you're in for a treat. I want to see you spell. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I got my love for word games from my grandmother, and also my love for murder. I'm going to hurt the person with the shortest word. Start poking those letters with your fingers. By the way, the letters don't have to be touching, and don't forget to press submit when you're done. You're almost out of time. Let's see what you could come up with. And ties are verboten. I just read the Fountainhead, so I only reward winners. And then there was one. I'm still hosing down the final room, so you'll just have to keep your shirt on. But for now, how about this? If you can somehow survive these next 2 questions, I'll give you a chance to escape during the final round. Alright, next question. I love the mountains. Throw someone off a cliff and their echo goes on for miles. Where are the Ellsworth Mountains? Who said this? Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Uh-oh, this is a mess. There's blood all over this art. The new blood is probably getting all mixed up with the old blood. Memorize the pattern of blood. Alright, that's enough time. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. Here's that art again. Now it's time to show your work. That's not good enough. I need everything exactly in the right place. And now I know the right place for you.
Terrible tragedy. I'd steer clear of that old abandoned indoor skydiving facility.